Thinking about paying off your loans but don't know where to begin? The answer is a loan payoff calculator. A lot of people think that it's hard to do, but in reality, creating a loan payoff calculator doesn't have to be hard. Stick around and I'll teach you how to do it in a simple Excel spreadsheet. I'll even give you a free template to make paying off your loans even easier. Hi guys, my name is Sergey. I'm with Money Under Control. We help people start saving money, get out of debt, and achieve their financial goals. Today, I'll be showing you how to create an important part of a financial plan that will help you pay off a loan or loans more easily. Hopefully you watched my previous video on creating your budget, and now you know how much money you earned and spend monthly. We will need that later. I've included a link in the top right corner in case you need to do that first. If you haven't done so yet, hit that subscribe button and the bell next to it. You'll get notified every time I release a new video with a fresh portion of budgeting and money saving tips. Ready now? Back to paying off your loans. As we established before, paying off loans is a part of a financial plan. There are multiple definitions of what a financial plan is and what it includes, but most of them have the same basics. It's a plan for your finances, where your money is being invested, or which loan it is going towards, and in what order of priority. A financial plan also includes creating forecasts for loan payoffs. This way, it is easy to tell what year and in what months your loans will be paid off. Another forecast that is pretty handy is a forecast for your bank account, a way to see how much money you will have on a certain date. This type of forecast will help you know if you're staying on track with your finances, along with the budgets that you follow. These are all part of a solid financial plan. But how do you create a financial plan? Where do you start? This is exactly what we're going to cover today. Let's start with the loan payoff calculator, sometimes called loan payoff schedule. For your convenience, I've included a free template for you guys in the description below. The first step is to determine what kind of loans or debt you have, and then prioritize it by interest rate, or APR. For example, if you have credit card debt, student loans, personal loans, and a mortgage, check out their interest rates. Usually, credit cards have the highest rate. That's why I always make sure to give them priority number 1. Card debt has to go first, hands down. Pro tip: once you pay it off, make sure to turn automatic payments on for that credit card. Why? Since you're budgeting, you need to know and control how much money you spend every month. Plus, it's one less bill that you'll have to remember. After that, we'll give priority number 2 to personal loans, as they typically have the second highest APR after credit cards, around 15%. Then, student loans, around 5% APR, and the last one is a mortgage, with around 4% APR. Here's a quick recap of our recommended loan payoff order. Number 1, credit card debt. Number 2, personal loans. Number 3, student loans. And number 4, mortgage. Great, the first step is done. Now let's go through the process of actually creating a loan payoff calculator. It's a pretty neat budgeting tool if you ask me. For starters, you will need an Excel spreadsheet, but Google Sheets will work just fine if you don't have Microsoft Office. Our loan payoff calculator or schedule will consist of 7 columns. In the first column, we'll put all of our dates. The time interval is up to you. I personally like to have a 1-month interval since most of the payments are scheduled monthly. In the second column, put your monthly expenses without a priority loan. The priority loan is the loan that you're currently paying off. If you calculated it into your monthly expenses, just simply take that number out. The third column is going to be for your monthly income. This one should be easy. Just multiply your paycheck by how many times you get paid per month. The fourth column is where we put the priority loan. Just enter the dollar amount that you currently owe. The fifth column is for your loan payments. You can play around with this number to get an idea what works for you. You need to make sure that this number will not put you in the negative net income. The sixth column is for the net income, the difference between monthly income and monthly expenses, including the priority loan. You need to make sure that this number is always positive. The seventh and the final column is going to be your total bank account amount. With a positive net income, it will be one happy bank account. Now that we have set up the table, we need to put formulas in the cells. Be sure to make the table long enough to cover 3 years. To do that, use the Smart Copy feature of either Excel or Google Sheets. First, create at least 2 date entries going down the column. Highlight both dates and hover over the lower right corner of the cell that has the date. Click on it and drag down until you see the desired end date. Since your monthly expenses are going to be the same every month, you can simply copy it across the table. The idea is the same as with copying dates. Just click and drag down. Do the same thing for your monthly income. Copy down through all the cells. The priority loan column will require us to put in a formula in the cell right below the initial loan amount. It's easy. Here's an example. In D4, we'll put this formula equals D3 minus E3. D3 is your priority loan amount, and E3 is your loan payment amount. If you had $20,000 as your loan amount in cell D3 and $2,000 as a loan payment amount in cell E3, as soon as you put in the formula in cell D4, it should show you $18,000, like in this example. Loan payments can be the same or not. It's totally up to you. I would still advise you to keep them consistent. It's easier that way. On to net income. In the first cell of net income, you'll need to put in a formula in which we deduct monthly expenses and loan payments from your monthly income. Here's an example. This is what our formula is going to look like. Equals C3 minus B3 minus E3. C3 is our monthly income, B3 is our monthly expenses, and E3 is our loan payment amount. If you had $2,000 in B3, $5,000 in C3, and $2,000 in E3, your net income should be $1,000. Just copy the formula across the cells in the column. They should adjust automatically. Bank account has a pretty easy formula as well. In the cell right below the initial bank account amount, you'll need to put in the formula like in this example. Equals G3 plus F3. G3, highlighted in blue, is your initial bank account amount. F3, highlighted in red, is your net income. If you had $1,000 in your net income, F3, and $10,000 in your bank account, G3, the output of this formula would be $11,000. You get the idea. Now, you just need to copy this formula down this column, and you should be good to go. Once completed, it will look approximately like this. And you're done! Congrats on creating a loan payoff calculator! Thanks for watching this video, guys. If you found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos about saving money, budgeting tips, and reaching your financial goals. As always, feel free to leave a comment below if you have any questions. I'll be happy to help out. See you in the next video. Bye!